Laura, thank you so much for being here today. I love to go to stores and look for scrapbooking paper because there's such a wide variety of it. And you're going to show us how to use scrapbooking paper and all those little bitty pieces that we tend to have left to make some paper party packs.
Right. These are beautiful scrapbooks papers. You can find them for any, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthday, anything. And so an inexpensive way to have a really custom party is to use a scrapbook paper and supplies to create place settings for your party.
Okay, here's one.
Yeah. I thought that would be an elegant one for maybe a wedding shower. It looks very Marie Antoinette, which was very popular recently. And that only took 2 pieces of 12 by 12
so this
scrapbook paper.
Placemat's one, and then you used all the rest of it.
And then I used the rest, and I still had some left over. The best thing to look for, too, is to get 2-sided paper, and then you get more bang for your buck. You can buy a whole pack that has coordinating papers and get a really custom look with a lot of patterns.
This is cute. Little stir.
Little drink stir.
Okay, and then this one looks totally different, doesn't it?
Right, that would be for a child's party. Kind of an old-fashioned look to it.
Candy bar?
Well, that'd be a great party favor. That's a napkin ring with some of the old-fashioned dot candies glued to it.
Oh, and even a hat.
A little party hat. And it's completely coordinated. And really, you're talking $2 to $3 a place setting, which is very economical to throw a really custom-looking party. You can also laminate the placemats and use them over. I have them for Thanksgiving for the kids' table.
Oh, that's a great idea. And for a kid's birthday party, that way they could even take that home as a favor, too.
That's right.
Okay, let's... And you said looking for that double-sided. I like to find those, too.
Yeah, because you just have a lot more color combinations and patterns available to you. So to start with, I'd like to do a placemat. You can pretty much just slap the paper down like this, and you would have a great look. For this project, I took a corner rounder and just rounded the corners, just to give it a little more of a finished look. And then for the red and pink one, I used a border punch. And this is by Fiskars Leave It to Weaver border punch. And they come in all sorts of designs. This one is called Threading Water, and it gives you a lace-like look.
I see. And this is the one you use that you inserted the ribbon through.
I inserted the ribbon.
I see. I've always wondered how you get it exact so that you don't have, the first one and the last one in the next set too close
On most border punches, you know, there's a lot of brands of border punches, and each one's a little different, but most of them have a grid or an edge that you can follow. So you want to, especially when you're doing something like a placemat, you want both sides. You don't want to start up here and down here. It's not going to look nice. So this one has a handy-dandy ridge that you can use. So I use that as a guide, and just you slide your paper in, matching it up to the ridge, and you also match it up. Let me slide it up so you can see. You make sure the edge is pushed hard against this so that it's all the way in.
It's level all the way down the side.
And then you just simply push it.
Well, that's a lot faster than cutting that by hand, huh?
Yeah, and it's going to be perfect. And you can see then that you line the holes you made up. You just slide it up. And
that's the secret to it. You could go all the way around.
You could go all the way around. You get a really nice lace look. I'll show you how this one would look. Again, you just line it up with that edge to make sure that you're going to start at the same. You could even mix and match. You know, do ribbons woven on these sides, and then the top and bottom have this lacy look. Let's probably see it better against the paper.
So you just continue that then all the way down?
All the way down and around if you want.
That's
then
pretty.
You can take some, if you use one that has a threaded, you can just weave some nice ribbon through. So that's how you do the placemat. You can also do something similar with the napkin rings. Those are always really fun. You just cut a strip of the paper. I just go the whole length of the 12 by 12, and you make it as wide or as skinny as you want.
Kind of handy when it's a stripe. You know exactly where to cut.
And I'm terrible about cutting in a straight line, so I need all the help I can get. And then you would just seal. You could staple, tape, glue. You could leave it like this, or again, if you want to dress it up a little bit, you can see on that one that I did, so that you get this. And then, again, go to your scrapbook supplies, find embellishments.
Or if you sew, we've got lots of little things left over, or do crafts.
We all, as crafters, we collect embellishments.
There's always like one button or two butterflies or something left.
Exactly. Buttons would be darling on this as an embellishment. I used a silk flower for that, a butterfly, the little silk butterflies.
So that would cover up where your seam is, where you glue it together.
Or you can put it right on the seam. And you know, again, the possibilities are endless. You could do another strip of a contrasting.
We could put this maybe down the center or something, whichever we're using. Oh gosh, it does give lots of ideas. What else have you made using these ideas?
Well, the cellophane gift bags. Those are just a matter of cutting a square the width of your cellophane bag, folding it over the open, fill your cellophane bag with candy or toys or whatever you want. Fold this over the open end, staple it, and you're done. Again, you could make a pretty edge. You could write, "Thank you for coming to my party" on it. You could write people's names so that it's like a place card.
Party favor. And I noticed you just used a hole punch here and then tied a little ribbon on it.
Yeah. For the cups, I'm sure you have those leftover cups from a party, or if you buy those really expensive ones that have themed characters and everything, that's really pricey. You can buy plain cups for much less, or you might have some of those coffee cups or styrofoam cups laying around and you want to make them pretty. What I did was I just took a cup sleeve from a local shop, traced it onto my paper and used that as a pattern to cut it, and then you can just wrap it around the cup.
That's a good idea. And again, you can coordinate.
You can coordinate. You could throw again more embellishments on it. I just wrapped a little ribbon. For another party favor idea, the candy bar.
Oh, that's really cute.
That you just buy one of the large size candy bars and leave the silver paper on the foil and pull off the label. Again, use it as your pattern. Cut it out of your scrapbook paper, wrap it around your bar. Embellishment, again, that could be a place card setting. It could be a photo of your child for their birthday party, things like that.
That's a cute idea. And a lot of times, I know when I bought packets of scrapbooking things, there'll be the little punch-out stickers.
Right, you could use the embellishments.
That'd be a great way to use those. Right. Oh, gosh, I can't wait now to go home and start making some of these things. These are great ideas, and like you say, the scrapbooking paper is so abundant, and there are so many beautiful patterns and shapes and sizes of it.
And I hate to hide it in my craft room and not use it, or even in a scrapbook. I feel like this, with the really special paper, it enables me to kind of show it off and really enjoy it.
I love these ideas. Thank you very much, Laura. This will be fun.